Alright, what's going on YouTube? Melody Fluffy here, and I want to show you guys Royale. So I'm not very good at like pre-recording videos or voicing over and putting on my YouTube. So what I normally do is I live stream on Twitch, and then I used to upload those videos to YouTube, and I kind of got away from that. But I would like to do more YouTube content, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to go over Royale. That's the game I've currently been playing. I'm going to go over some of the best builds and things like that. And in today's video, we're going to be covering the best mage build currently for solos and duos anyway. Squads, you could probably change it up. But for solos and duos, the strongest build for a mage right now is the Ice build. So I'm going to cover what talents you should use. And then we're going to just jump right into the first game on today. We're going to use it, whatever we record. I'm just going to throw it up on YouTube. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, this is the Ice build loadout for the mage. Alright, so you're going to want to go with your smaller talents here. You want to go with Vigor, increase maximum health by 300. I learned this in scrims. I'm a personal fan of Restoration because passively you regenerate 10 health per second, and when you're playing that slow game, you regenerate health over time. It feels good. But I lost a couple of fights because my opponent and I traded blow for blow, but they had more health than me. And so this increased health by 300 can really help you get out of a sticky situation where you're in a nasty slug battle or a shotgun battle right off the rip there. The next one, your shard talent that you want to go with is Bok Bucks. Gain 25 shards for eliminating a chicken. When you're playing solos, you eliminate someone. Instead of getting the 50 shards off the body, well, now you have 75. It's a great way to speed up forging. I absolutely love this talent. All right, so now we're going to jump over to the right side and go with more smaller talents real quick. This one is your chicken talent. It's personal preference. Gain 500 health. It's pretty good. Return to full life after reviving as a chicken, or move 25% faster. I would stick with any of these really. Revive 5 seconds faster as a chicken. I mean, all great talents. Lately I've been running the Unbreakable, so I'm going to stick with that. Now we're going to talk about the speed talent. My personal favorite is moving 10% faster because you're going to move faster during combat. Yeah, you don't really need to run faster. Nobody cares about that. And ADSing, I've never really lost a battle because I just couldn't ADS fast enough. Or like move while ADSing. I usually, just move then re-ADS. So I prefer just moving 10% faster overall. So that's what I recommend. Now we're going to get down to the core 6 talents here. For your first talent, for the Ice build, you're going to want to go Frostbite. Ice Block now grants a 2-second shield that absorbs 300 damage. I've seen a lot of pro players run Sorcerer or Frostbite. I prefer a Frostbite. And then, again, this one's personal preference, either ability efficiency, forge abilities, for 20 less, but you risk getting all the other ones. I like going into the game, getting a first forge off in the city, and having my build ready to go, whether that's gold or purple abilities or weapons. That's how you really want to do it. So for me, personally, I go Frostbite and then guarantee a Forged Ice Block. Just guarantee it. Next, you want to power up your Frost Staff with Killing Frost. Increase the area effect of damage for Frost Staffs by 30. And then guarantee that off your first Forge, you will forge an Ice Staff. Now for movement, everybody loves Soar. Soar is a phenomenal movement ability. It's more so used for retreating, so it's more used for defense instead of offense. It can be used either way, but for this build, I really recommend Astral Traveler, which increases the movement speed of Ghost Walk, and then guarantee that you can forge a Ghost Walk. And I'll show you in our first game kind of why we're going with Ghost Walk instead of Soar. Okay, so again, this is the build: Ice Block, Ghost Walk, Ice Staff. Okay, that's the 3 things that make you a very powerful Ice Mage. All right, let's jump into our first game of solos. see how many kills we get, and then throw this video up on YouTube. This is my first one, so again, I'm going to be live chatting with you just like I do on Twitch. I think it's a lot easier for me, so you have to excuse the rambling and just getting straight to the point. And then I'll try to put in some like little segments where you can just click, like what is the build? Boom, click there. These are going to get a lot better over time. For this first video, we're going to do a lot of rambling. And then if you have any questions, pop the questions in the comment section. I'll reply. And yeah, we'll just get to it, man. Or woman. Whatever. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Whenever you drop in and you're trying your new builds or on any class, never forget the fundamentals of a battle royale. You know, only land on hot drops, you know, if you're very, very good at the game. I recommend, if you're practicing the new build, land somewhere out of the middle of the area so that way you can get really gunned up, get your build going and practice it. Because when you hot drop in the main areas, it's high risk, high reward. You could really throw a game, or you know, you could really, really win with a high kill game. So just keep that in mind. All right, as we go through this, it's just going to be me playing a game and explaining in different situations what to do and how to properly use the build. All right. Don't take my chicken, please. Aw, so the chicken's like running. So when you know, oh okay. When you know there are bots, right? Because this game is made of bots and players. You don't really want to over hunt down the bot. Like I let that chicken go, right? Because I thought that guy was going to be a real player. However, he wasn't. So you just don't want to put yourself in a bad situation by just, you know, over pushing. Golly. This is going to be a great YouTube video. You can already tell. Alright, anyway. So basically what you're doing, you're looting, and then you are bot farming for shards. I recommend going weapon, ability, shield pots. First and foremost. Weapon, ability, shield pots. I should probably slow that down. Let's back it up. Weapon, ability, armor pots. I just prefer it that way. And then, you know, you run around, get the rest of your shards, loot some chests, blah, blah, blah. So, if you can, a perfect area is getting everything you need to fit your build. Like right off the bat. Like, if you can find enough stuff to do that, you're going to have a good game. So I have my ice staff, I have my ice block, and now all I really need is my movement ability. So now that I have these items, really all I need is a higher tier. So we have the epic version, right? So we have an epic ability, epic weapon, and now we're about to have an epic movement ability. So the rest of our game is either going to be farming kills or looking for, you know, gold weapons, which aren't necessary but quite nice. Gold weapons and abilities. And then I'll show you guys how to properly use this. Alright, so there's no one here, so I'm going to go ahead and burn all my abilities, but, well, there's someone here. Great. Alright, so this bot is shooting at me. So the perfect build is to have a secondary weapon, something like a slug or, you know, the slug is like arguably one of the most powerful weapons in the game. So if you can get the slug, that's a good secondary. I personally like the sniper. Revolver does fine. But the ice... Oh, someone else is coming. I was going to troll with a bot, but hold on. So you need something for range so that way you can pop off good shots from a distance, right? Just like this. And then when you get in on someone, to close the gap, you're going to want to use your sprint ability, right? Close the gap, use your ice staff, boom, Boom. Once you notice they're doing good damage, you're going to ice block and finish them off. Okay? Now, this is a build where you're going to have to commit to a fight. So what that means is you have to go in, do a little bit of damage, you have to ice block and finish that. So it's going to require practice and good aim. But overall, what you're going to do, you're going to run in, close that gap, and the reason you use Ghost Walk over Soar, if you soar at your opponent, even if you're trying to dodge, there's still a chance they're going to hit you. And when you're fighting someone like a hunter or a class that can really burst you down, you do not want to fly at them. The good thing about Ghost Walk, you can approach your target and they can't hit you. When you come out of it, it's some damage, and then once you identify they're damaging you back, you pop that ice block. It's going to kind of fluster your opponent, and then you're going to return damage and finish them off. Alright, so that first encounter wasn't that smooth. It was a bot. We weren't really worried about it, you know? So, again, we're going to play out this whole game, and we're going to do the core components of a Battle Royale. We're going to look at Circle. We're going to position ourselves better and just play the game, you know? Maybe go for some loot crates, some loot goblins, and really master the core components of winning a game. And as this game progresses, you'll see we get more and more kills, and we perfect the build. Man, this is going to be a rough first video. They're going to get better over time, but this build can be a little complicated to use because you have to have really good decision making. One mess up, you're back in the lobby. You know, so like, you just got to know, when am I going to sprint in? When am I going to ice block? And that's all going to come with experience. You're gonna ice block when you should have sprinted, or you're gonna, you know, vice versa. You're gonna have to figure it out. Like, you just have to, and that's gonna come with trial and error. But once you get this build down pat, it is arguably one of the strongest builds for solos right now and duos. Duos requires more coordination. You got to let your teammate know, like, hey, I'm going in, I'm going on this person. Because if you go in alone in duos and you burn both of those abilities, there's no way for you to get out. Absolutely none. So once you're in, you have to commit to the fight, finish your opponent. If not, well, you might just be getting lobbied. It's a high risk, high reward build. More times than not, you're going to finish your opponent. Another reason the ice staff is so strong right now, you're seeing that I'm hitting opponents for anywhere from 900 to 1,000 damage, right? The reason it's so strong right now, if someone was behind this rock, I could do splash damage and hit them. Now, I may only do a couple hundred here and there, but even if there's multiple opponents, you will still do damage to them. Just in a scrim the other day, I fought two really good players. They were beneath me. I looked down on them, shot one time, hit both opponents for 900 damage. That is the equivalent of a hunter bow, but hitting two people at the same time. All right, here we go. It seems like we got a bot and a player. Hopefully we're getting a good fight here. Fights like this come down to good decision making. That looks like a real player. This looks like a bot. I should probably fight the real player so I don't get third party. There's a lot of people here, so just gotta be careful. I don't know about that. Alright, so, nope, that was my bad. So he was already weakened, but, here we go, the slug. Dude, I'm telling you, man, right now the slug is one of the best weapons of the game for that right there. Just high rate of fire, high accuracy, good damage. You don't really want to shoot the ice staff this far off, because, you know, maybe you do, because you'll pluck your chicken from that far. If that was a good opponent, he's going to be strafing. The chances of you honestly hitting an ice staff that far away, pretty slim to none. If you got good cover, sure, do it. But you honestly need to use your secondary weapon, which if it's a sniper, it's a sniper. If it's a slug, revolver, whatever. Like this guy right here. We see an opponent. We want to go ahead and prep him a little bit, get some good damage, take off his shields, and then close that gap. This is where you're going to really turn the fight. Is you're going to get in there. You've already prepped him with some damage. Now he's shooting me, or kind of there. He's shooting me. Pop this, finish the fight. Dude, there's a lot of people here. Now I have a cooldown. So, again, I'm trying to show you guys the build. So I'm allowing a little bit more damage to be taken than I should. But that's the general concept of the build. You just do it over and over. Like this guy. We know this guy's up here. We don't want to push until we have our cooldowns. Just try to use your slug. He's got shields. That's good. Try to take some cheeky shots. Get his shield off. Now we know he has no shield. We can full commit to the fight. Full commit. Probably switch to your weapon before you go in. Get a couple shots. Boom. He didn't do any damage, so there's no reason to really burn our abilities, if that makes sense. You never want to land in a city and stay in a city. I'm doing it just for this tutorial, but you need to get as many forges as you can off. Because late game, you need shields. You need a passive repair rune, and still if you have a passive repair rune, you need shields in your reserve. Because playing good players, they're just going to eat up your health and shield. So you should always move from city to city. I'm going to go down here and get another forge off. This is my favorite build. I feel like I have incredibly good aim with a sniper rifle. I have really good accuracy, so I'm comfortable running a sniper rifle. But for those of you who aren't comfortable, the slug is the way to go. I put the slug over the sniper. You can almost out DPS a sniper, honestly. All right, we got one guy in here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to go for the no scope. Got the no scope. That fight was easy. I didn't have to burn anything. I hear more people outside, so go ahead and reload. Reset, get ready. Hit him. Got my peak shots going. Done. There's another guy outside. So we're gonna, again, reset, reload. This guy's gonna be a little bit aggressive. Got the snipe. He hit me. That was a hunter, high DPS. The build still beat him. We got a good ice block there. Great ice block. Kind of threw him off a little bit, and it allowed us to come out and do more damage overall. And now we got armor pots. So once you have your build, I would start going armor pots, rune, and then if you have stuff left over, like go for the gold, right? But you definitely want to try to max out your runes and armor pots. Like a purple build is fine. Like no need to stress. Purple, like an epic, sorry, let me use the right terminology. An epic build gets the job done. No need to stress or worry about, let me get the legendary build. Like, you'll be fine. And after your first forge, it's not guaranteed you're getting that ability. Ooh, passive repair rune, there we go. We still want armor pots in reserve though. So now we have 8 armor pots left over. Passive repair rune, like, we are golden for late game. See, I forged a purple totem. It is what it is. And then just more purple stuff I'm not going to be able to disenchant. This is honestly a great game. It's not a high kill game. We're not really pushing for high kills. This build absolutely is capable. I mean, you can drop 20 bombs easy in solos and duos. I mean, but right now we're just going for the win. Showing what the build's capable of and just having a GG, man.
All right, let's go.
I know this is a different kind of how-to guide. It's the full length of a game, but I really wanted to show you guys actual gameplay instead of me talking over gameplay. Like, I guess at the end of the day, gameplay is gameplay, but I'd rather just talk to you guys and show it in action and talk while I'm doing it. See, I chickened that guy. The bot is pretty good, but see, I can't really secure the kill from here. Oh god, he got back up. Ah! See, like, I didn't have to ice block there, but I just want to show you guys again, like, the decision making you need to make. Should I have ghost walk there or should I have ice block? Ice block was perfect. All right, here we go. We got a decent player. I got a snipe. Either way, the ice block worked on the last guy. We got a good opponent here. I have passive repair. I don't know what I'm doing. take the snipe fight. I hope this guy's a good opponent. You guys will get to see the build in full effect. So this is late game, right? There's 5 other opponents, and taking fights, you got to have that battle royale knowledge, right? If I take this fight, I can get third partied. So you gotta weigh the pros and cons of the fight. Should I do it? Should I not? I'm gonna take it. Hit him. There we go. 2 extra hits. See, I don't really want to commit to the chicken too much because this guy's just lobbing shots. So I don't want to, like, if I just do this, right, I'm giving the opponent 3 shots on me. Which luckily he has bad aim, but. Alright, so I know I've hurt him. He's going to be healing up with a healing ability or potions. Just close that gap and get ready for my opponent to be full health and ready for the fight. Alright. So. There we go. Great play again. I actually preferred to get a little closer, so I should have ghost walked that one. But it still worked out. Still worked out. If I needed to get out, I had my ghost walk to kind of reposition and get out. But as you can tell, I mean, we're staying full life and finishing these fights. And that player didn't have that bad of aim. I mean, he was hitting the axis, so not bad, not bad. My ice block absorbed 1, and that's what we needed to do. 3 opponents left, 1 on Forge, and I hear 1 shooting, so let's do it. Let's go get in a fight. See if we can get the no-scope. Nope, missed it. Alright, so we hit her for shield. She's got a turret, gonna take that out. Hit her again. Hit her again. Alright, now we're going in. I didn't have to ice block. She wasn't really trying to engage on me. We did enough damage. We flew in, did more damage, sent her into panic. She was like, I gotta get out of here, I gotta get out. And we finished it. It's what the build's all about. Just great, just a great combination. I did not come up with this build. I've seen other pro players use it. Idiot Mouse was the first one I saw use it. Gentle Giant, and different variations of it. It's just a great build overall. So we know this guy's really low, just full commit. But be careful full committing into a fight late game. We knew there were 2 opponents up, that was one of them. If I full commit, and then the other opponent's nearby, I'm gonna have to wait those cooldowns, so. But I think we're about to have a first game, first win. And we actually have a high kill game here. We got 17 kills, not bad. And we weren't even pushing for kills. We were just riding around, doing our thing. Oh. Last guy's probably a bot that's going to die to the storm. Oh man, I just got a shiver. Alright, let's find this guy. See, I think the sniper works great. You can get really good, you know, no scoping up close, good 1,000 damage off far. And then you just keep hitting them for 1,000, right? You're closing that gap, they keep peeking, you hit them for another 1,000. And then you just get in there and work them with the ice build. Man, where is this guy? Never let your guard down though. This could be a really good opponent, not a bot. And then he's just waiting for the opportunity for me to let my guard down and body me. Come out, wherever you are. Hello. Where are you? You.
Hi-ho.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. Alright, we're going to check this house over here. I think I just heard him above me. Yoo-hoo! Where are you? Nope, I heard myself. Now you can get on top of these mushrooms, but I don't think he is. There's no way. Hello? Dude, I keep hearing this guy. Hello? Is he on the mushroom? No way. Oh, there he is. He's stuck. Alright. Land the snipe. I'm just gonna go for the no-scope. F it. You! Where are you? Miss the no-scope. Take some cover. Alright, she got some shields. Okay. No more shields. Full commit. She didn't hit me, so no need to ice block there. And a GG! Yeah, GG chat. 18 kills. Ice build, the strongest mage build for solos, duos. I personally like the stone staff build. I'll be doing a video on that. If you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, share it with your friends, and let me know. I think this is how I'm going to do all my videos from now on. It's just going to be just me live talking because I suck at recording over videos and talking. Because my video will be like,
alright, so let's go ahead and do the ice build with the...
Yeah, we're not doing that. Alright, GG's guys. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends, family, aunt, cousin, uncle. Do something, please. Comment below if you like the video and which build you would like to see next. I'll do it.